I showed up to Universal Mardi Gras solo, ate my way around the park, met a literal alligator prince, and accidentally had one of my favorite Universal days. I'm Stephanie with Unconditional Adventures. I'm visiting Mardi Gras here at Universal for the first time, and I'm going to do all the things, try all the food, eat all the beignets, and tonight I even get to be on the parade tossing out beads. So let's go see what it's like for a solo traveler here during Mardi Gras. I'm here on a Thursday in February, which means much smaller, more manageable crowds. I love the atmosphere and energy right off the bat. The second I walked in, Universal said, "Here's color, chaos, and carbs." And honestly, I respect that. Universal Mardi Gras International Flavors of Carnival is included with your regular park admission, which means you have access to the global food booths, the nightly parade, and the weekend concert series, all for free. The food and drinks cost extra, of course, but there's a food and beverage card that can help you save some money. The cards can be used for food and alcohol purchases at the food booths across the park. The nightly parade is also included, plus if you want to be in it, you can add on a ride and dine ticket and join in the bead throwing fun. So yes, a lot of this event is covered in your park ticket or annual pass. Your self-control at the food booths, however, is not. This event is great for solo travelers, couples, families with older kids, and anyone whose personality is basically snacks and mild chaos. Since this is a solo trip for me, every snack is mine and every decision is correct. All right, the real reason to come to Mardi Gras, beignets in a bag. I'm gonna give these a go. Switch hands here. These are pretty warm. Oh boy, this is gonna be messy. That was good though. Oh God, I'm covered. There's no hope. Beignets for days, baby. So the food booths here at Mardi Gras are going to be similar to, like, if you've been to any of the Disney food and wine type festivals, where you order at one place, they give you a receipt, and then you go pick up the food at the next section over. So that means you can order ahead of time. If you don't want to pick it up right then, you can always order it and come back. Or you can order it, run to the bathroom, go do what you need to do. But yeah, you'll see over here, you've got an ordering section, and then over there is where you actually pick up the food. So it's not like your typical type of fast food feel. You're gonna order it, get a receipt, and then they'll mark off the receipt that whenever you picked up the food. So there's advantages to that as far as like it can kind of spread the line out a little bit. And again, like you can order the food, run off and do something else, and come back and pick it up later if you need to. All right, went to the China food booth, which nothing says Carnival like China. But they've got this prosperity, luck and prosperity milk tea. And I'm not usually a huge milk tea drinker, but it's got tapioca boba in it, which I do like. And I watched the Mardi Gras tasting video from my YouTube friends, Ready Set Po. If you haven't checked them out, make sure you go. And they tried this and loved it. So I'm going to give it a go. Went up my nose on the first go. That's impressive. Oh, that is good. The tapioca boba, those are really solid. I think I'm more used to like the popping pearls. So that was awkward. Unexpected. This is good though. Very refreshing. Give it a whirl. All right, now for what appears to be the most popular dish. I've heard from everyone that it's amazing, is this salmon from the Chile booth. I'm excited to try this. I love salmon. A little chimichurri next to it. So the salmon by itself is a little dry, but add that chimichurri, that's delicious. Got some roasted potatoes. I can see why people like it. Solid meal. And it's actually a decent portion size. A lot of these have been really small, but yeah, look at this. Pretty good. I've also noticed the booths like towards the back of the park, over here by Men in Black, Springfield. Nobody's here. Like there's no line. Although because this was salmon, this was the only food I had to wait for. All the other booths I've been to, they've already had it ready and they just handed it to me. So all in all, I haven't really waited for food or drink at all today. Good stuff. As some of you know, I cannot stand beer. I am a cider and seltzer drinker, so I'm super intrigued by this, the King Cake cider. I don't have high hopes. Let's see how this goes. That is nasty. I'm going to give it one more try. There. Let you see the full face. Oh, it doesn't smell good. That is nasty. Oh, this is terrible. It's There's nothing about this that says king cake. This is like cleaner mixed with a donut. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's a no for me, dog. All right, about to have the cheese bites at the Brazil booth. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce it because every time I say something wrong, I usually get angry comments. So these are cheese bites. Let's see what we got. I like that. You can see full of cheese there. It's good. I'm happy with it. It's good. Not too hot. Excellent proportion of cheese to bread. I dig it. Dipping sauce would be awesome. This is good. To see even more food and drink reviews, make sure you check out my full Mardi Gras blog post. I'll put a link to it in the description. So one of the best parts about coming to Mardi Gras is one of the values that you can get with a food and beverage card. Here's what they look like. So with these food and beverage cards, you can purchase them you get $75 worth of food or beverage for $65 for us regular folks. If you are a pass holder, that's the real deal. You can get $150 worth of credit for $125. So it's just an incredible value as far as getting free money to try food and drinks. So the nice part about these cards is you don't have to use it all in one day. You don't have to just use it on Mardi Gras food. You can use it at any of the parks for food and drink. And they never expire. So if you're here at all during Mardi Gras, I would just grab one. Like it's literally free food and drink on your card that never expires. You can use it on another trip, 2 more trips, whatever. It's just a great value and an easy way to get some free money. So you can use them on alcohol. You just don't get like a pass holder discount if you have one. But again, you're getting such a great value with free food and drink just for buying the card. So check those out when you're here. Like I said, if you're ever coming back to Universal ever again, you can use these cards. Or if you're going to be here for multi-days, this is a great way to save even on upcoming days on your food and drink. Another benefit to doing this solo, I can go from festival snacks to ride queue with absolutely no democratic process. I was able to easily ride VillainCon and use the single rider line on The Mummy and Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts to shave off some time. That literally never gets old. If you are at all a Universal connoisseur, you know that anytime you're in Universal Studios Florida, you ride E.T. This ride has been on the chopping block like 5 times. And you never quite know when it's going to close and be gone for good. So if you're in the park, you ride E.T. And goodbye to the worst ride. in all of Universal Orlando. This ride is closing at the end of this year to make way for the new coaster. Thank the Lord. So a Universal Studios staple is the Tribute Store, and this one is all set up, of course, for Mardi Gras, so we're going to go check that out. Some of the benefits of the Tribute Store, there's always merch in there that you usually can't find anywhere else, and that is very themed towards whatever the merch store or the Tribute Store is based on. And sometimes they'll have like treats in there that you can't find and things like that, so it's always good to go check it out, and it gets you out of the heat for a little bit. This is where Universal reminds everyone they're aggressively good at themed spaces. It looks small on the outside, but I was impressed with how many rooms are inside. I also loved how much new themed merch there is across the park. Of course there are beads, but I found so many cool shirts, hats, headbands, shot glasses, and of course Universal has jumped on the Spirit Jersey train now. Did I need any of this? No. Did Mardi Gras me decide that was irrelevant? Absolutely. You can find merch throughout the park at Universal stores, pop-up stands, and the Tribute Store. And if you forget something, don't worry, there's plenty of Mardi Gras merch outside the park and City Walk too.
Make way for the Moonmobile.
Another high point was my Royal Reptile meet and greet. Prince Gator has more charisma than some people I've met in real life. You can find him throughout the day by the entrance to Universal Orlando's horror makeup show. So there wasn't a concert the day I visited, but I kept randomly running into entertainment, which made the whole day feel less like a checklist and more like a party that I happened to wander into. I love the decor. Everything is so festive and lively and colorful. Even just walking around is fun, which is excellent news for anyone traveling solo and filling time between snacks. Just grabbing a quick picture with my parents. As it gets closer to parade time, the park gets busier, so it's time to do the dine portion of my ride and dine. This is an add-on to your park ticket that gives you a 3-course meal plus a drink at one of 5 restaurants in the parks or City Walk, plus a spot on a float during the parade. I chose to eat at Lombard's Seafood Grill. For all the details on a ride and dine add-on, be sure you check out my blog post in the description. I arrived about 15 minutes before my actual reservation time, but as a solo traveler, they had no problems getting me in early. In fact, I was seated and had my full meal served to me in under 30 minutes. I had the shrimp cocktail for my appetizer and the miso sea bass, which was freaking delicious. And not to brag, I've had the sea bass at the Bellagio restaurant, which was about $80. This was just as good, if not better. Like, this was amazing. I was going to get a caramel cheesecake, but I'm at like the top level of full, and it's going to make me sick if I eat any more. And so I passed on that, but it did look good. With a full belly, I headed to the parade float check-in area outside Animal Actors on Location. This was the part where I thought, okay, am I about to feel weird doing this alone? Turns out, no, not even a little. I checked in under my name, signed an electronic waiver, and was assigned to the Jester float, which means I got to wear this cool costume. All right, I'm checked in. I found my fellow green people, and now we wait. And apparently once you're on the float, it's about an hour of standing and throwing beads and having a generally good time. So I'm excited. Got the sweet outfit, and yeah, excited to be in the parade. Most of the people on my float were locals or had done this before. They were all very kind, gave great advice on how to not run out of beads, and just wanted everyone to have a good time. Next came some overall instructions and an introduction to our float host. We headed to the backstage area to board our float. I couldn't take pictures or videos back there, but the float was very easy to board. The lights and music kicked on, and we started working our way through the parade route, and literally thousands of screaming people. I was not prepared for how ridiculously fun this was. Throwing beads from a parade float does, in fact, make you feel like a low-budget pop star. Apparently, all it takes to unite strangers is altitude and bead-based power. So I just got off the float on the Mardi Gras parade, and that was an absolute blast. We got to throw beads at people, wave at people. Don't worry, it's not one of those kind of parties, so there were no boobies to throw beads at. It was just throwing beads. But man, that was so much fun. So I did this as a solo traveler, and which actually was awesome. The people on the float were like super helpful, and everybody just wanted to have a good time together, and we wanted to make our float the most fun float, the loudest, and all that stuff. So it was like literally just a big group of people having a blast. And yeah, that was a ton of fun. I strongly suggest you add that on to your package. The nice part is now that I've experienced that, I can kind of walk you through exactly what it's like and what it takes to get checked in and that kind of stuff. But man, what a great add-on. What a way to be like literally a part of the action, but as to be on the Mardi Gras parade and throwing beads at people, that kind of stuff. It was really fun. So yeah, I tell you what, that's why you have a travel agent who actually travels, is so they can get you excited and tell you like what's worth it and what's not. So Mardi Gras Ride and Dine, absolutely worth it. So is Universal Mardi Gras worth doing alone? Absolutely. This event naturally gives you things to do all day. I never felt bored, awkward, or like I was missing out on anything being by myself. Honestly, being solo gave me the freedom to do exactly what I wanted when I wanted and eat whatever looked good with no debate, especially since I came on a weekday early in the festival. If you've been nervous about doing a theme park event alone, this is a fantastic one to start with. Well, wrapping up the day here at Universal Studios Florida. Man, what an incredible day. Just checking out everything that Mardi Gras has to offer. So this was an absolute blast. The food was good, most of it. The parade was freaking awesome. That was so much fun. So yeah, I had a great time. Obviously, as a solo traveler, there's some definite advantages. Going through single rider line on busy days like this are helpful. Food reservations were fast. I just like everything is quicker and easier when you're by yourself. So I always suggest, and don't be afraid of solo trips. They're so much fun, especially to a theme park. It's easy to blend in even as a solo traveler. But so as always, I'm a you preferred travel agent. I would love to help you plan your next trip to Universal. If you've never been here for Mardi Gras, I can tell you as a first timer, well worth it. Food's good. Sometimes there's slower ride days, but just overall, man, the parade was awesome. Watching or riding on, it's well worth it, and this is a good festival to come to. So I'd love to help you plan your next trip, whether this is an add-on for you or you want to make it a full Universal Orlando Resort vacation. You can easily spend a week here now with Epic Universe. So I'd love to help you put that together and help you plan whatever the right trip is for you. And again, if you're a solo traveler, comment below. Tell me if you've been here by yourself. Tell me what you loved about it. And also, if you've been to Mardi Gras, tell me your favorite part. Again, solo travelers, I can help you with that too. I'm all about strategy and planning and that kind of thing. So I'm happy to help you put together a fun trip, a strategic trip, where you get to do everything that you want to do. If you have not liked and subscribed, please like the video, especially if you learned something. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it. Still keep trying to grow, trying to get bigger, get the word out. So like and subscribe, comment below if you've been here to Mardi Gras, if you've been here solo, and check out the description. I've got my full blog post in here about Mardi Gras as well, with a lot more details in it. And yeah, send me an email whenever you're ready to plan your trip. We'll make it the perfect trip for you. Happy adventuring, everybody.